This is a little piece called Vlad The Astrophysicist. 17th of December, 2008, over the eastern seaboard, dear Adeline. Far below, the long evening light is fleeing the mountains of Nova Scotia. With any luck, I'll get a little sleep in the sky tonight and wake up in Ireland. This summer, for reasons that are too complicated to go into here, I found myself sitting behind a motel in remote West Virginia with an astrophysicist from the Czech Republic named Vlad. Now, Vlad and I see each other every few years, and we get along famously, probably because I love astrophysics, and he loves music, and we love beer. In fact, we had found some beer at a gas station, and we were drinking it and talking as we sat there in the metal chairs there behind the motel where the little river goes by, looking up at a huge West Virginia sky full of stars. Vlad, I said, I've always wanted to know the answer to this question, and you strike me as the only guy that's ever going to be able to give me a decent answer, so lay it on me, pal. Are there intelligent civilizations out there other than ours? And if there are, why haven't they contacted us? Vlad looked at me over his glasses, and he said, that is two questions. The first question is easy to answer. The answer is yes, many. Given the number of stars and the abundance of amino acids wherever you look in this universe, very likely many civilizations have arisen. No, the real question is your second question. Why have they not contacted us? And is a difficult question to answer, but here is my best guess. You, my friend, must use your imagination. And he held his hands out at shoulder width, and he said, I want you to imagine that this entire universe is only this big. It's only the size of a beach ball. I mean, universe is not spherical, but go with me on this. Now, I want you to imagine that all of time, 13.5 billion years from the Big Bang until now, goes by in, say, 5 minutes. On that scale, consider us. We are an intelligent civilization, yes? We make radio waves. We make rocket ships, baseball, bluegrass, Great Wall of China, Bach sonatas, clearly intelligent. The question is, how long do we last? Another 5,000 years, do you think? Another 50,000 years? Another 5 million years? It does not matter. On the universal scale, I am asking you to think about, all three of those lengths of time look the same. They look like this. Psst. He looked at me to see if I understood what he was saying. Every human that has ever lived and will ever live, and everything we have made and will make. Psst. He paused to let that one sink in. It sank in. So, he said, here is universe. And again, he gestured to describe the space. And here are all the intelligent civilizations that arise in a universe such as ours. They arise here. Psst. And then here. Psst. And then here. Psst. You see, they never meet each other. Time is too long. Space is too large. I mean, sure, maybe it did happen that once, simultaneously, right next to each other, two civilizations sprang up, and they got to know one another. Maybe they had war, maybe they had peace, they had arts exchanges, they had intergalactic library, but they are all dead now too. In all likelihood, at this precise moment, we are completely alone. And by the time the next civilization arises, we will have been gone for a long time. I look back at the sky, still so full of stars. And Adeline, I probably don't need to tell you that although the stars looked exactly as they had a minute ago, they look completely different now. I couldn't think of anything to say for a moment. And then I said, Vlad, would you like another beer? Anyhow, Adeline, the word came from your household that this week you began lifting your head up all by yourself, looking around at those faces that hover over your crib, occasionally lighting up one of those faces with your smile. Well, you keep up the good work. Love, Uncle Peter.